Hi everyone, this is Madison Taylor here, and in this video today, I am going to be showing you my brand new Coach bag. So for me, Coach, I really haven't bought a Coach bag probably in a good 10 plus years. I'm not gonna lie. I had, of course, my Coach bags in the early 2000s that I wish I would have kept because they're now, of course, popular again, like everything else. But really, Coach, since that rebrand, hasn't really been that cool of a brand, if you would. But the rebrand definitely propelled them into a new bag style and it's become a lot more relevant now. But I saw this bag and I knew it's something that I had to pick up and show everyone. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the video. For the big reveal, this is my silver Coach Studio Baguette bag. So I picked this up actually because they had the silver version, which I have, and a pink version as well. I was going to get the pink, but honestly, I don't really wear that many pink things in my wardrobe. I don't really think I would get a lot of use anyway out of a pink bag, but silver is a neutral quote unquote tone. So I would definitely get a lot more use out of this. But this is the front of the bag, the sides, and the back, and it does have the sequins at the bottom in case you are curious. But this is just what the bag looks like. It comes with the top handle, so you can wear it two different ways, and the long shoulder straps depending on how you would like to wear the bag. Let's go just ahead and talk about price point and just quality of the bag real quick. So this retails, I believe, close to 400 and some dollars. I picked it up on a sale, so I got it for 205, which isn't a bad price point for a Coach bag. But that's just typically where these bags would tend to fall in terms of price point. In terms of the quality of the bag, I mean, it's a great quality in terms of the price of the bag. It's not something stupid like $4,000 for a bag. The quality of it is definitely great, especially if you're buying just a fun bag like this. It's not going to be your everyday bag. It's going to be a little more funky, a little bit more fun. But the hardware is really great. It's really sturdy. The bag itself feels very sturdy. And the hardware, again, this is all leather. It's got the leather trims and leather accessories. Same with the back too. I always hate on sequence bags when they just sequence the front of it and never the back or the bottom. I just think it looks cheap. But this bag has all of the sequence all of the way around. And in terms of opening up, it's got the leather suede on the inside of the bag as well. So again, the quality of it is really amazing. Same with this, they didn't cheap out and just do the sequence halfway. They did it all the way, and then you can see the branded hardware as well. I've worn this out a couple times and I don't notice any of the sequence peeling or coming off in any regard. So that's really great to see just in terms of quality of the bag itself. I think the biggest question we get on these bags is what can you fit on the inside of it? So this bag itself, it is not for everyone, of course. It is quite of I would say medium to smaller size if you would too, but it does come with a lot of storage space. The one thing I would say about this bag that I don't particularly like is the clasp itself can be a little bit difficult to open. So you clasp it and sometimes it doesn't want to pop out all the way. So that's just one thing to take note of on the front over here with the hardware, especially if you're out, you need to get something quick, you have to, fumble with the bag a little bit. But that's just one thing on this. But in terms of putting stuff on the inside, this is just so you can see. It is a very straightforward baguette style bag, if you would too. I can fit my phone, I have a card holder wallet, I can fit that, my keys, and the chapstick, and that's honestly probably it. If you have a large wallet or a lot of things you like to carry, that's not going to fit in here. You do have some extra storage space. If you can kind of take a look inside, it has the cards holder on the side of the bag. So if you want to get rid of your wallet and just put your cards, you can do so as well. And it does have this extra pouch up front. It is a little tight in terms of the bag. I don't really know what you would put in there, but if you want to put something, you can. And then same thing on the back of the bag. It's, again, because the leather is pretty sturdy, it's a little hard to put up, but you can even slip your phone in the bag if you want to take it in and out real quick. But it's all suede and leather trims on the inside. It's got the Coach logo over here. I know it's kind of hard to see in terms of the bag, but you can maybe take a little bit better look and see. But that's just how the inside looks, and basically what you can fit inside. It's not a lot, but if you go with the bare minimum, you can definitely fit what you need to in this bag. So there's two different ways, again, you can style this bag, one of which is this shoulder strap, and these are removable, by the way. You could take them on and off depending on how you want to wear it. and or the long shoulder strap. So depending if you want to put it, crossbody, you just want to carry it like a traditional baguette, you can do so as well. Honestly, I kind of like the two straps. That's just me. I think it looks better with both of them. Even if I wear the shoulder strap, still keep this shorter strap on myself. I don't know why. That's just me. I like it. But again, you can wear it however you want, different styles, and you can get a lot of versatile looks, I would say, out of this bag. So just keep that in mind when you are styling it. So lastly, final thoughts on the Coach Studio Baguette bag. Would I buy it? Would I not buy it again? My answer is yes. I actually would buy this in another color or another pattern or texture, depending on what they release. I do actually really like this bag. I would say I was going to buy a Fendi Baguette bag, but they are so expensive for the new ones or even the vintage ones. I thought this was a really great alternative in price. I love beading. I love sequins. So I thought this was a really fun alternative bag to add to my wardrobe. So if you're looking for something a little bit more unique and you don't want to spend a stupid amount of money, don't sleep on Coach. It is a great brand. The leather is great quality. The hardware is great quality. I really don't have any bad things to say about it, except storage can be a little bit tight and the buckle up front can be hard to open. Those would be my only negatives. So keep that in mind when you're buying this bag. If you want super ease of use, you're probably not going to find that with this bag. But if you want the look and the style of it and just really great quality overall, then yeah, this is definitely going to be the overall bag for you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Once again, my name is Madison Taylor. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to this channel as there are more videos to come. But I would love to hear your comments down below. Do you own a Coach bag? Which one do you like? Do you like the tabby bag? Do you like the baguette one? Please give me a comment down below on what your favorite Coach bag is. Once again, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Take care now.